Hi students, we are going to continue the problems on Bernoulli's theorem, and now this question is calculate how much work should be done in order to squeeze all water from a horizontally located cylinder. But I will tell only up to the velocities, and you can calculate the work. Work is equal to force into displacement, and you can apply the work energy theorem. First, volume of the water of the cylinder is equal to V. Cross sectional area of the orifice is E, and being considerably less than a piston area, area is small, friction and viscosity are friction and viscosity are negligibly small. And let's apply Bernoulli's equation 1 and 2. If you apply in 1 and 2, P1 plus half P1 plus half rho V1 square plus rho GH. If you see any tube horizontally, then H component becomes 0, because if there is a inclination, height changes are there, then you can consider H. If you don't consider, if the object is horizontal, we have to consider height. P1 is equal to P2. P2 is equal to P atmosphere plus half rho V square rho GH to 0. Initially orifice is small. I discussed in earlier video, if orifice is small, here the velocity becomes 0 inside the tube. Orifice is small, so V is equal to 0. The P1, how to get the P1? P1, see here, to get the P1 he has given so here how many forces are acting? Pressure, atmospheric pressure plus this force. How to convert force to pressure? So P atmosphere, P at 2 is equal to P at 1 is equal to P atmosphere plus force by area. So P atmosphere plus force by area is equal to P atmosphere plus half rho V square. Atmosphere pressure gets cancelled, and force velocity is equal to 2F by A by rho, square root of this is the velocity. Okay, and generally I am just calculating velocity equations. Next, let's see the Venturi meter. This kind of problem we discussed earlier, but this is different from previous questions a little bit. Here it is given heights or difference are given. Let's write equation between 1 and 2. P1 plus half. Before writing this, we should write continuity equation. Continuity equation is A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2, and we will get the relation between A1 and V1. After this, we should get P1 plus half rho V1 square plus horizontally on the same level, right? No need of writing rho GH. It is equal to P2 plus half rho V2 square. P2 plus half rho V2 square. Okay, let's consider P1. How to get a P1 and P2 relation? So listen carefully. This is open to the atmosphere. This end, P atmosphere. Okay, from here to here the height is H, and I am assuming here to here up to point P the length is L. So P1 is equal to, how can we write? P1 is equal to P atmosphere plus rho GH plus rho GL. P atmosphere plus rho GH plus rho GL. Understood? Next, we will write for direct second component. So here it is open P atmosphere, and from here to here the height is L. So both are in the same level. Okay, rho G L. P2 is equal to P atmosphere plus rho G L. Let's substitute these values in the expression. P1 is equal to P atmosphere plus rho G H, because it is the same liquid, rho GH plus rho GL plus half rho V1 square. It is equal to P2 is equal to P atmosphere plus rho GL plus half rho V2 square. rho GL gets cancelled, P atmosphere gets cancelled, and rho GH and rho everywhere gets cancelled, rho, and the terms which are remaining, G into H is equal to half V2 square minus V1 square by 2. We have a relation V1 and V2 relation also. Substitute the V2 and V1 relation, get V1 and V2. V1 is equal to and V2 is equal to. Okay. Let's see. This is a pitot tube. When you see pitot tube, automatically you should understand the orifice is small. Pitot tube orifice is small. So velocity inside pitot tube is equal to 0. Remember, velocity inside the pitot tube is equal to 0. The velocity inside pitot tube is equal to 0. Let's apply the equation for these 2 points, A and B. 2 positions we can apply. If you apply PA plus half rho V square is equal to, inside it is PB plus half rho into velocity 0. Both are in the same horizontal level, H is equal to 0. PA is equal to, so how to get PA? As P atmosphere, and from here to here assume L. So PA is equal to P atmosphere plus rho GL. So there are many shortcuts to tell also, but I don't much depend on shortcuts, because if you understand the concept it will be clear. Rho GL. Sir, why to assume L? We can write directly difference in height. You can do it, but I don't teach in that way. Rho GL plus half rho V square is equal to PB. What is PB? So there is a height from L, and say it is at a height H. It is equal to rho G into L plus rho G into H, okay, plus 0, and rho GL gets cancelled. So this is P atmosphere also there, P atmosphere gets cancelled. Half rho V square is equal to rho GH. Rho also gets cancelled. H is equal to V square by 2G. So this is the height difference. This is the height difference which can be asked. Basically only 2 to 3 equations we have to understand. First, continuity equation, A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2, Bernoulli's equation, and pressure equation, and all the questions are same. Similarly, you can try, this is A, this is orifice, so this is pitot tube. If this is a pitot tube, orifice is very small, velocity becomes 0, and inside the velocity becomes 0, you can get H value V square by 2G you will get anyhow. Okay, and you can solve this. And this is also, you can try this one. Assume the density of gas is very small compared to density rho. Okay, density of gas is very so compare it A and B. So I will do it. If you write the equation A, and so these 2 lines 1 and 2, if you write P1 plus half rho V square is equal to P2 plus their velocity is 0. This is this is a pitot tube, velocity is equal to 0. And how to get P1? So listen carefully. P1, I am writing equations, okay, up to the same height H. See here carefully, these 2 points X and Y, these 2 points have same pressure. P1, so P1 plus density of gas from here to here is say L, okay, and from here to here also it will be L. P1 plus rho of gas G into L is equal to, okay, wait, plus density. After this density is changed, rho G, how much is the height from here to here? H, rho GH, which is equal to the pressure on the other side. It is equal to P2 plus density of gas into G into L plus density of gas into L into rho G into H, density of gas. So rho GL gets cancelled, and P1 plus P2 is equal, sorry, P1 minus P2 is equal to, so, or P2 minus P1 is equal to, sorry, P2 minus P1 is equal to rho GH minus rho of gas into G into H. Okay, so if we substitute rho minus rho G into H, this is P2 minus P1 delta P. If rho of gas is very small compared to rho, so we can regulate it to rho value. Okay, P2 half rho V square is equal to, you can write it as P2 minus P1 rho GH. Rho gets cancelled. Okay, wait, this is the density of gas, rho G. I'm sorry, to do blunder. P2 minus P1 half rho of gas into V square is equal to rho into G into H. V is equal to rho GH by rho of gas 2, this is square root. This is how we'll get a velocity. Okay, so similarly we can solve any number of questions. Assume that solve this question also. Heights, this is the height, there P1, and get the pressure at this point and try to solve this equation. This is a small orifice, this is a pitot tube. When I give pitot tube, it is mentioned here velocity at second is equal to 0. Based on that, you solve this, pause the video and solve this question. And you can similarly solve this question also. This is like a pitot tube, this is also pitot tube, and the velocity inside is equal to 0. You can get the H2 minus H1 value, and that's all about, yeah, that's all about Bernoulli's equation and methods to solve. It's direct and easy. Thank you.